Guys, Colby, I'm on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master, and I'm going to be showing you some replays today of my Blue-Eyes White Dragon deck. I think it's pretty much the same as last time, or maybe a little different. But anyway, I'm showing the deck at the end of this video anyway, so if it's a bit different, you'll be able to know. Alright, so I'm going second. I realized I was dueling against Live Twin. Get ready, there's a lot of Live Twin duels in this video. So I used Max C, and it went through, so I was pretty happy about that. Then they special summoned. I just want to pause the video quickly because before link summoning, they made me wait for the longest time, just like what I'm doing with you right now. But they made me wait for ages. They weren't too sure if they wanted to keep special summoning or not, but then they said screw it. And then they special summoned a bunch of monsters. So yeah, they summoned that evil twin, and then they summoned that from the graveyard, and then they link summoned into the other evil twin. Brought the other evil twin from the graveyard to the field. You know how Live Twin is, oh my god. Then they, you know, were able to draw a card, and then they link summoned into this, which I wasn't too worried about because I have Called by the Grave. And then they used this spell card to get a Live Twin card from their deck to their hand. And then they played this to send one monster from the extra deck to the graveyard. And they also have Dogmatika in their deck, by the way. So they discarded that. So they activated this effect and summoned it in face-up defense. And they were able to get that from their deck to the hand. I just want to pause the video quickly because I did not realize they got to this card from the deck to the hand. I didn't realize. If I had known, I would not have summoned from the extra deck, but they did. But anyway, it doesn't matter because, you know, like, I still summoned Blue-Eyes Ultimate Dragon, who has 4,500 attack. So I used Bingo Machine Go just as bait to see if they had Ash Blossom or something. So they used Shadow Fusion. Oh, actually no, Shadow Schism. Schism? I thought it was Shadow Fusion, unless that's a... Oh, that's a different card, actually, sorry. So they went into this one, and yeah, each player can only special summon, like, one monster. So if I had summoned Alternative, that'd be like the only thing I can pretty much special summon this turn. So yeah, I didn't realize they had that card in their hand, but I was happy about fusion summoning into Blue-Eyes Ultimate Dragon with Ultimate Fusion, right? Like, that's all I could think about while I was dueling this opponent. So I went into Neo, and then they used this. I lost 200 life points. Then they used this effect to bring the other evil twins, and that's when I used Called by the Grave to negate that monster's effect. And then they used that to negate the effect of Blue-Eyes Ultimate Dragon, unfortunately. But the thing is, if I attack, I can still put another Blue-Eyes Ultimate Dragon, well, any Blue-Eyes Fusion from my extra deck to the graveyard. But I'm going to put Neo just so a Blue-Eyes monster is protected. So I attack that just so I can special summon more monsters at the end of the battle phase. So I put Neo, like I said, just in case anything wants to like target my Blue-Eyes monsters. Nope, Neo will protect me. So I discarded Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon with Dictator of Dick, and then I summoned it. And then I used Sage of Fires of Blue to get rid of Dictator of Dick to special summon another Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon, but yeah, from my deck. Then I used the White Stone of Ancients to get Blue-Eyes to my hand, just so I can special summon Alternative. And then I destroyed this, because yeah, it can't be destroyed by extra deck cards, and yeah. So then I link summoned into Heretic. That's why I didn't use Fusion Deployment, because I wanted to link summon to Heretic, just bounce the monster that they're going to summon, you know? So here they used Forbidden Droplet, and I'm like, of course you do. So they used them on all three of my cards. Then they summoned this. I used Solemn Judgment just because I'm like, yeah, get that Live Twin out of here. Nope. Then they used Raigeki. That's when I used Heretic's effect, and then also the Ultimate Creature of Destruction, just so Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon, yeah, is unaffected by anything. So yeah. And then, yeah, Heretic wasn't negated from bouncing, but I could still special summon a dragon from my deck. So I special summoned the White Stone of Ancients in defense. They attacked, used their effect, and doesn't matter, got destroyed. And then because of them destroying, like, you know, a card on the field, I was able to special summon Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon again. Then they ended their turn. Then I used the White Stone of Ancients to special summon Blue-Eyes White Dragon from my deck. And then I was able to get the Ultimate Creature of Destruction back. Now, before I could do anything, they left. This is a very short replay. I'm just keeping it in because it's pretty funny what happens. Yeah, I won't tell you because, yeah, it's just funny. But yeah, it is a short one. Because of that, I've added an extra duel to this video because, yeah, this one's pretty short. So I summoned the White Stone of Ancients, and then I link summoned into Linkaribo. And sorry if I sound a bit raspy, just I've been talking a lot today. And my throat can be a bit sensitive. Anyway, I used Dragon Shrine, and then I used Return of the Dragon Lords to special summon Blue-Eyes White Dragon from my graveyard. So now my cards are protected from being destroyed even more. Because, yeah, I'm going to summon Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon, but they negated the first White Stone of Ancients, so I can't do double Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon. But I can still special summon the other Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon with the other White Stone of Ancients. So, yeah, I wanted to have double, but it doesn't matter, and yeah. You know, so now my dragons are protected from Return of the Dragon Lords, my cards are protected from, from being destroyed with Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon being on the field. So anyway, they use Fallen of Elbaz. They're either going to use these 2 dark monsters and fuse into something that needs 2 dark monsters, or Fallen of Elbaz with a dark monster or with a dragon, you know. But before that, I used Ultimate Fusion. I used Blue Eyes from my field, which is a little risky because now Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon's effect can't activate if, like, let's say it gets destroyed and things like that, but you know what I mean. So I used Ultimate Fusion just so I can destroy Fallen of Elbaz, and after I destroyed it and they couldn't fusion summon with it, they left. So this doesn't look that good, especially if it gets negated, but it didn't get negated, luckily. So when I say negated, I mean like Dragon Shrine and the White Stone of Ancients in my graveyard, because my hand was pretty to be honest, especially if they use Ash Blossom on Dragon Shrine, but all good. But yeah, they did use Maxi. If they'd used it earlier before summoning Linkaribo, they would have drawn an extra card. I don't know why they didn't do it as soon as I summoned the White Stone of Ancients, because obviously I'm not going to leave that in attack mode. So yeah, I summoned 2 Blue-Eyes Jet Dragons, and then they used this. So I realized I was dueling against that Sacred Beast. I think it was Hamon. Is that the name? Yeah, Hamon. Yeah. Then they used Dark Ruler No More, and I was like, alright, before that goes off, I'm going to use Ultimate Creature of Destruction on Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon, just so it's not affected by this. So yeah, I was just like, oh my god, of course Dark Ruler No More. Luckily, I had the Ultimate Creature of Destruction. Anyway, if they did destroy like a monster of mine and then Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon, or destroyed a card, whatever, I could still summon it from the graveyard, but you know what I mean. So they used Predator Plant, and I waited for them to use their effect just so they can waste 2,000 life points. That's when I used Forbidden Droplet and got rid of Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon. That Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon was negated anyway, so yeah, if they destroy this, I can just summon it. So I negated that, so now they cannot summon Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer this whole game, luckily. So then, you know, they're activating more effects, getting more cards. Then they played this. I did something bad here. I shouldn't have activated my effect. I forgot about Dark Ruler No More. Like, you know, like I don't take battle damage this turn, I believe, because of it. Yeah, your opponent takes no damage. Yeah, I forgot about that part. I should have just let Linkaribo die, but oh well. So I got True Light, and then I used Harpy's Feather Duster. Before that, they used Infinite Impermanence. I was like, alright, that's fine, because I'm still destroying cards, and I get to special summon Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon from my graveyard, so that's fine. So I wanted to finish my opponent now. So as soon as I summoned Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon, I XC summoned into Draglubion. Because yeah, I was just like, screw it, let's just use Numeron. And then I special summoned Numeron with Draglubion. And as soon as I summoned Numeron, they left. They knew that I was going to just attack Predator Plant and go for the win. Trying to remember this duel. I think it's against another Live Twin player, I believe. Pretty sure. Maybe. Yeah, I think it is. I think they had Ash Blossom sleeves. So I'm going second. I have Harpy's Feather Duster. I don't mind going second if I have Harpy's Feather Duster. So yeah, they went into that Evil Twin. Yeah, Live Twin. Yeah, they're using that. Ugh, so sick of seeing this, man. Saw it like 3 times today. So they went into this other Evil Twin. You know how it is. I don't have to explain. I already explained how this works. You already saw it. Then they link summoned into that. They always do that. I didn't have Called by the Grave this time. Then they set down these 2 cards. So yeah, I was like, alright, well, I have Harpy's Feather Duster, so I used it. And then it was things that were going to screw me over. So luckily I had Harpy's Feather Duster. So I discard the Blue-Eyes Stone of Ancients with Melody just to, you know, get Alternative and Jet Dragon. Here's the thing, I can't stop this effect from going off. So they're going to destroy my Alternative now with, you know, this. They're going to draw a card and destroy one of my cards. And that's what I wanted them to do originally. So I was like, alright, thank you, because now I get to special summon Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon. But they had to do that anyway, so yeah. So I special summon Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon. I believe I attacked this one and bounced that one away. Yeah. So I attacked that one, bounced the other one away. And then in main phase 2, I set down these 2 amazing traps. And then with the other White Stone of Ancients, I was going to special summon another Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon, but they used Ash Blossom. Didn't seem like they had Ash Blossom, to be honest, the whole time, but yeah. That's when they decided to use it. So here they used the Graveyard effect and banished that. And then they got rid of Skill Drain. I'm like, out of all the cards you had to get rid of, far out, man. So yeah, they summoned this, activated its effect. I waited until they link summoned just so I can use Solemn Judgment. So I went into that. That's when I used Solemn Judgment. And then they used a spell card to get like a Live Twin spell. Yeah. It's a quick play spell actually, this one. So they got that, discarded a card, special summoned that, got rid of Jet Dragon to summon this. And it's like, you have no cards in hand, I'm just going to attack that Live Twin, summon Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon, but yeah, they left because they knew there wasn't much they could do. This is another Live Twin duel, unfortunately. And the replay after this one, which is the last one, is also a Live Twin duel. Well, it's better than running into Branded, I guess. Yeah, so here my hand was okay. I sent Blue-Eyes from my deck to the graveyard with Dictate of D's effect. And then before my effect could go off by special summoning Blue-Eyes by discarding a Blue-Eyes related card, they negated my effect with Effect Veil. I miss Effect Veil, I should put it back in my deck. So I set down Called by the Grave and Skill Drain. They went to use that effect, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to use Maxi now, just so I can draw some cards. They used Ash Blossom, and I was like, alright, you know what? Called by the Grave. So I Called by the Grave, Ash Blossom, which I was very happy about. Because I wanted them to special summon, and then I was going to use Skill Drain, just so I can draw some cards. But yeah, I was so happy about that. So the effect went through and special summoned that. I got Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon. I was like, oh my god, yes. Perfection right there. So they used that spell. Here, I guess they did this because they didn't want to special summon more. Makes sense. So they're all going to bounce this back to my hand. And I'm like, I won't be able to special summon Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon like that. So I use Skill Drain just so Dictate of D can get destroyed. And then I special summoned Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon. And then they went into Zeus. And I was like, you know what? Makes sense. I have Skill Drain. I can't beat that. But unfortunately for you, I got Ultimate Fusion. So yeah, I can beat that. So I used Ultimate Fusion and used Jet Dragon from my hand and Blue-Eyes from my graveyard to special summon Blue-Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Because yeah, 3,400 attack. Then I used Dictate of D to pull Blue-Eyes in the graveyard. Just for Blue-Eyes Jet Dragon to have a Blue-Eyes White Dragon in my graveyard because I put it back to my deck with Ultimate Fusion. So I destroyed Zeus with Tyrant, and then I just attacked directly, and then I attacked again. And yeah. And then I went into Heretic just in case. Just in case. Because yeah, Live Twin. So here they used Raigeki. This, I forgot to mention this. This is the only reason why I went into Heretic. I forgot to mention this. I'm not even joking. You're probably going to say, you're only saying this because it happened after and you knew because this is a replay. No, I did this because I said, what if they have Raigeki? I have Skill Drain. I have, yeah. So I used the effect before, Raigeki destroyed it. And then I got this back to my hand with Heretic. And then, yeah, Raigeki destroyed nothing. And then with Heretic, I summoned the Whitestone of Ancients. Yeah, I'm not even joking. That's why I decided to go into Heretic. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I sensed it. I don't know, it was weird. So here they stole my Tyrant Dragon, and I was like, come on, man. So they destroyed the Whitestone of Ancients, which allowed me to summon Blue-Eyes Tyrant Dragon. But I can't beat 3,400 attack like this. So with the other Whitestone of Ancients I special summoned Blue-Eyes Tyrant Dragon. So I got True Light, which I was very happy about. So I used Dictate of Dick's effect to put Blue Eyes in the graveyard, and then I changed them to defense because, yeah. Man, I can't believe I sensed that Raigeki though. So here they attacked Dictate of Dick, and I was like, alright. At the end phase, I used True Light just to put the ultimate creature of destruction so I can destroy this. So which card did I draw? Oh yeah, I got Dragon Shrine. I put my monsters in attack mode, then used Dragon Shrine to put Blue Eyes an alternative there. Then I used True Light to special summon Blue Eyes. Now here, I attack with Jet Dragon, then I use Ultimate Creature of Destruction. I take some damage, but it goes back to my graveyard now, luckily. And then I attacked, and then it was GG. Man, drawing True Light there really saved me. Alright, it's going to be the last duel. Yes, it's against Live Twin, unfortunately. Alright, I'll just tell you now. This duel is an OTK. It's an OTK, and I'm very, very proud of this one. To draw Maxi while going second, and they couldn't negate it, was perfect. So let them get that to their hand, you know. And then they summoned that, actually no, they played that spell card. So they were going to special summon a Live Twin card. And I was like, alright, I'm going to use Maxi now. Couldn't get negated, so I'm drawing a card, which I'm very happy about. And then, yeah, this guy just decided to, like, go all in. They just did all of their special summons. Because, you know, Live Twin, you kind of have to be honest. So I got Ultimate Fusion. I was like, oh, I'm so happy. What could make this more perfect? It was Harpy's Feather Duster and Called by the Grave. But, yeah. So they link summoned into that Evil Twin, and then they got the other Evil Twin from their graveyard, and yeah, this hand is looking really nice. Then they went into this. I hate that card, but yeah, I couldn't get Called by the Grave, unfortunately. So I'm doing things to sort of bait them, just to see like what they'll negate, you know. So they used Ash Blossom on Fusion Deployment. I was like, thank you very much, because I can still get like a bunch of Blue Eyes in my hand, field, and graveyard. So I was hoping they negated Fusion Deployment. So with Bingo Machine Go, I wanted to get Blue Eyes to my hand. And then I used Melody of Awakening Dragon, discard the Whitestone of Ancients. They used Max C, and I was like, alright, that's fine, I guess. So I got Blue Eyes and Alternative, and then I special summoned Alternative. They were going to use Effect Veil on Alternative, but before that went through, I used Ultimate Fusion, just so it's known as Blue-Eyes White Dragon, and I get to destroy a card on the field. So I Fusion summoned into Neo Blue-Eyes Ultimate Dragon with Ultimate Fusion, and I was able to destroy a face-up card on the field. The quick effect couldn't go through, I believe. I don't know, like, because it didn't go pink, you know? Usually they'd be able to, but I think because of Ultimate Fusion destroying one card in the field, it was like, for the, like, the quick effect could go off. Because, yeah, it didn't go pink at all. If they did summon the other monsters, I would just use Forbidden Droplet and, you know, use these two monsters on those two, like, before my opponent can draw a card and then destroy Neo. So, yeah. And then I used Dragon Shrine to put Blue Eyes and Jet Dragon, just in case, you know. So I attacked, they didn't do anything. I used my effect to put Blue Eyes Fusion from extra deck to the graveyard. I attacked again, and they couldn't do anything. So I was very happy about getting an OTK with Ultimate Fusion, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I was very, very happy about that. So this is the deck. I'm not too sure if it's a bit different or not, but yeah. I'm just going to talk about something. I've been trying to make Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon work with the new Blue Eyes support, but I just don't like using Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon with the new support because it gets too bricky. It's not consistent. I'm trying to make it work. I don't know. Like, it's kind of... I can't make it work, you know? It's a bit hard. I'm still trying to make it work, but yeah, just... That's why I haven't made a Blue-Eyes Chaos Max Dragon video yet. It's just, I've been trying to, but I don't like it. Like, it's too bricky, it's too much requirements, and I really dislike Blue-Eyes Abyss Dragon. Every time I get that in my starting hand and I don't have Dictator of D, it's like, come on, man. Like, I'm still trying to make it work. Just, you know, I don't know. Let me know if you have a Blue-Eyes Chaos Max Dragon deck and it's been working with the new Blue-Eyes support. Me, not so much, but I'll try and make it work because I really want to make a video of Blue-Eyes Chaos Max Dragon with the new support. But yeah, this is my deck. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!